Previously on Exocolonist. We get started and...
Thank you! I forgot to unmute my mic.
Anyway, we continued studying, this time life sciences. We went exploring with Dad. As we get a little older, we have an interesting moment, and I can appreciate the future. We unlock the ability to use our dad's lab, and we get some instant results. We decide to test our dad's new crop for the heck of it. And our dad may have missed something? Wait, were we not emotional because of puberty? We have to stop eating the beans, an important food source.
She didn't trust these things. Shit. She's gonna be pissed we don't have another successful food source. You look at him in shock. You hardly even see her swear. It must be worse than you think.
Another glow. We ready for another attack. We rush to help like usual, but this time we're beaten up. Accepting we might be able to die, we run away. The creatures seem to be targeting our food. We started to flirt with Tange, but she likely didn't notice. We start to notice that the food supplies are stressing our parents.
So, could try the lab a bit more, but food supplies are sounding like they're bad, so maybe, just maybe, should try this whole working on the farm thing for a little bit to see if we can't help with the food. As my gut says, it's gonna be bad if we run out of food. So I think maybe we should switch to helping with that for a little bit. So let's try work on the farm.
My gut was immediately called into action.
I'm not going to mince words, your mom says firmly. All our efforts to increase food production in geoponics have failed, especially given the failure of the pixie beans. The destruction of the fields during the last attack put the nail in our coffin. By the end of the year, the colony will run out of food. Oh hey, my instincts were correct.
We focus our efforts. Will it be enough?
You are my people, my family. I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. The colony is going to fail if we don't get a handle on agricultural production. People will die.
Our mother's powerful words bring dark thoughts. But that can't really happen, right? We've never seen our mother like this. The math is grim. It feels hopeless. Our parents are working so hard. But there's hope, or there was. We try going out to get some food, and we manage to find some food. To relax, we go for a walk with Cal, but the food shortage is starting to get to us. Really get to us. Most of us start giving up, but not our mother. And despite that, she wants us to eat more.
Got a feeling this is not going to end well in general. Mom's probably dying soon in general.
We start to get better, but Mom still doesn't eat. She continues on with just enough to keep moving, but, well.
Your dad sees the body first. He lets out a cry, something you've never heard before. A deep, unimaginable pain dragged up from the darkest parts of where fear lives. Your dad falls to his knee beside the frail body of the mother. He pulls her into his arm and sobs, wretched and agonized. You don't even know what to think. Your mom always seemed larger than her body, but seeing her now, there's nothing there, just a fragile cell. They tell you she didn't even cry out. She just went to her knees, then to lay down in the dirt, and that was it. She's gone.
We attend the funeral.
Excuse me if I start stumbling on this, because this is harder to read. Go figure. Governor Edicott gives the eulogy. As a colony, we share our blessings, she begins solemnly. However, today, in sad company, we gather to share the burden of our grief. Fluorescent was born on Earth, but she was more than many of us exemplified the spirit of endeavor to bring life to beyond the stars. She bore life, not only in her body, but bringing it forth from the ground she so faithfully attended. The debt we owe her is the kind that we can never be repaid, she continues. It is with teeth and unbearable grief that we must continue on without her, in awe and respect for her sacrifice. The depth that was never expected of her, but which she did not expect of anyone else. It is on her strong shoulders that she carries us still. Edicott closes the door to the recycler and the particle disintegrators begin to reclaim the muscles that once formed your mother. Your father squeezes your shoulder, making a small, choked-off noise of pain. As a community, we remember Fluorescent. As a community, we return her body to the soil that nourishes us in a way her sacrifice is recognized in the manifest of the body of the colony. The ceremony is adjourned to the canteen, where a somber wake is held in their mother's memory. There isn't enough food to dull the emotions, and your empty stomach only reminds you of her unfinished work. Our father takes over geoponics, and neither of us is okay. And of course minor relief comes, but just a bit too late. Another glow. Another attack. We learn not to fight. Even if we hadn't, how do you fight against that? We somehow get the all clear, but most of the buildings are destroyed and Governor Etiquette is dead. Everything our mother sacrificed herself for is gone. Combe, who saved our life last year, is also gone. What are we supposed to do? Dad's trying his best, but not that much later it seems the end is coming for us. Everything is out to get us, so why not just be struck down from the sky? Wait. Could that actually be help? Help that destroys geoponics again. We meet a new crew with a new commander who deems us under his command. Supposedly our colony were a bunch of criminals. The new ship has food. Really all that matters right now. Though we can't help but feeling this situation's a little unfair. Mom's still gone, but her memory at least lives on with us. We learned Mom and Dad were cheeky youngsters, but these stories still hurt some. Life moves on, and we meet a cute new boy named Rex, and a fun new person named Nami Nami, and a stick in the mud named Vase. We unlocked the robotics lab, and we're going to spend a lot of time in it. And with that, we pick up in the wet, with the next glow not that far away.